chat, if you want to like talk and like you shut down a mistake, you made a mistake and say, shit, goodbye, what's wrong? You didn't know what he was talking about. Or the enemy can say. Or like, whoever the enemy talks to. You may be tired, you made a mistake, if you lay overthinking, so be it. Just assume that you're drinking and you have fun and you're talking. Testing. So, chat, if you just say you have an enemy right out of high school, that enemy will be still thinking, you like, what you're thinking of is the people that you made last contact with, which was at high school. So that's what the enemy would think. But in reality, that's not how life works. What happens, the enemy stays in the, let's say, when you hide the high school timeline, where you in the future timeline. So who won? Who won the battle? You made, let's say, take 3 years, 4 years. Who won the battle? You won the battle. But you don't know how long it takes. And Chad, one thing I'll tell you, if you have an enemy, the government help you, don't depend on the government. The government like the enemy. You're on your own. If you know you have an enemy, you're on your own. You have to make money. Just to see. Don't depend on them. The government only cares about themselves and their reputation. Chad, for example, let's say I have an enemy. That person been following me for like 3 years, and they know everything about me. I don't know it. I don't know. They'll follow me. I don't pay attention to my life. I'm not going, who's following me? I'm not doing that. So, let's say they follow you for 3 years, they know everything about you, and the government won't make a move. Just get put on faster. But you know you had an enemy for that long. So you had to put in a faster, you became hostile, the government became your enemy. The government became your enemy. So the only thing you can do is just make money. But don't become a criminal. If you don't become a criminal, That's what the government and enemy are wanting to become. But if you have a celebrity as an enemy, that celebrity doesn't want you to become a celebrity. But what she don't do everything in her power, shut you down. Just so you know you have a celebrity. So this is how your life will be. You just have to accept it. Um, you have an enemy with a local, you have an enemy in the government, and you have an enemy with a celebrity. So at that point, you just have to say, fuck it, man. I'm just gonna keep living my life. Even if it's gonna be really hard for me to live my life, I'm gonna keep living. You don't rely on your family, Chad. Because that enemy doesn't know what connections your family has. Because the only business she's following, or like he's following, is you. You may have no connection, but she doesn't know what connection your family has. She doesn't know who you're talking to. Oh, he. Chat. The reason why I'm saying that, and it's what they want. So if you don't become a criminal, when you don't become a criminal, the government wants its own put in jail right away. This was not happening, and this even follow for like 3 years. The government knows this. This because they know it. This they're doing the job patrolling. It's their job to know that after 3 years they should recognize what's going on. That's their job to protect you. And they say it in their code of ethics to protect themselves. So let's say this was to happen. Your local police station will knows you have enemy. They won't make contact with you. But what they don't do, they don't try to overwhelm you by working with the local enemy. Your local enemy. When I mean by local enemy, I mean like your next door neighbor. That's what I mean by local enemy. So what they don't do, let's say it's a Sarge, they don't go up to her, and he don't say, give me information. Because he doesn't want to show that he doesn't want to show to the government you that he's corrupt. So how you don't get the information? You don't get the information from your local enemy. And after that, he's gonna say you don't try to do something like an investigation or that. I know something. When the time comes, you'll do an investigation on that to the point. So what's gonna happen what's on you don't team up with the enemy, the local enemy, and then they don't team up to take you down, which it may lead to assassination. Just so you know. And you have no one. So let's say for 3 years you know you have an enemy and they don't make contact with you. This puts in effect that the local police station, making is your enemy. But yeah, just keep in mind, if the local police station doesn't make contact with you, the FBI has to how they this? They have to launch an investigation into the local police station. So what the fuck are they doing? They have to launch it. If the FBI doesn't launch it, you are making your FBI became your enemy. The FBI became your enemy. They have no excuse, Chad. After 3 years, someone's been following me. Doesn't that mean my life is dangerous? Aren't you guys supposed to protect and serve? Isn't that your code of ethics? That goes against the code of ethics. So after that, you still have to wait. But you don't know when the FBI will make contact with you. Maybe right away, or maybe 3 more years. It may be 10 years. You don't know. But yeah, put in the chat. Isn't it like someone that's a police officer plus plus like a citizen at the same time? What's the name of that person? Is this such thing or no? If you know, put down the chat. Yeah, one of my local police station is the police station, like the city you live in. That one by your local police station. For example, let's say living in some place called like what Samba or something like that. That I'm talking about what Sound police station.
You're through to your garage. You need me to bring you a ride? I'll bring it to you. This
Oh, Chad, one last thing. But by the end of the stream, the people that the enemy has been in connection with are still the same people where they, for example, let's say that enemy can be enemy right after high school. The people that enemy that she's talking to, the enemy's talking to, are the people that are right after high school. Yeah, that's who she thinks that you guys cause a connection. They're the only people that know you. That's what it goes in her mind. Her or him.
is a classic dance track, all the way from it. Corona with.
And Chad, let's say if following the local snow, is that 3 years of probably resting. What the locals can do plus contact with the new people you make. For example, let's say I'm about to go to a college. I may want to go to college. So what the Amazon try to do, they try to make contact with the people that I'm associated with in college. At the same time, the locals are here keeping up with this. They might say after 3 years, it escalated. I mean, like this without you guys, they did. Just like that. This became common. So the locals were going to block her, block connection. If the locals don't block the connection, then the locals are bad. As I said earlier, there's someone that's like I say, a citizen slash a police officer that's keeping up with this. Because he's the only one that can keep up with this. And it has to be him and only him or her. Anyway, chat, I'm gonna end this stream.